Okay guys, I'm here with another layout using Vicki Boutin Fernwood. And I wanted to come on here live really quick because I was playing around with these different like wedge shaped pieces, which some of them I cut from this sheet. And then some of them I cut just from some of the pattern papers that I had scraps of. And I was arranging them, and then just to get an idea if I liked this idea. Well, I do, but the problem is if I take this all off and start recording to show you how I assembled it, I will never get it back the way that I like it now. So I'm going to go ahead and just glue everything down. I'll just use my wet glue and kind of lift up all of the edges to get everything stuck down where I want it. And then we'll go ahead and continue with the process. I'm not really sure what yet I'm gonna do on this page other than this so far. So I will bring you on the adventure with me. As you can see, I'm just gonna hold down the center and then just glue with some wet glue. And these that are sticking off the edge, I will be cutting those off. So no worries there. But you guys, this is my second layout with this collection, and I am absolutely loving these pattern papers so much. If you have not gotten this collection yet, it is so worth it. There's so much ephemera. There are so many things to go with it. Michelle has this available at my little scrapbook store. I will link it below. And if you haven't seen, I did put out a video already a few days ago, I believe, using this collection as well. So you can get two different little takes on what I've done so far. But it is so beautiful. It's a fall collection, but I am finding that there's papers that I do believe are going to also, I don't know if I should have put that down there, that are also going to look really great with all kinds of photos. So, oh my goodness, now my hound dog is going to come in here and start talking to me. So I am going to bring you on fast forward, guys. Okay, now I will finish getting all of this glued down, and then I will go ahead and trim off the edges of everything that is kind of sticking off of the paper. And I really love to, when I do designs like this, to go off the edge. I don't know what it is about that look, but it seems, yeah, I'm trying to think of a clever word of why I like it, but I can't. I just do. I like the way it looks when you cut off, when it kind of looks like it's running off the edge there. So we'll get those cut off, and then I have the one photo already on there that I cut kind of within a wedge there. And I am going to add two other 2x2 photos, just kind of supporting photos for the one that's in the wedge. And I'm going to kind of place those somewhat around the center of this layout. Now, and then all of the embellishing is going to pretty much exist right in the center of this starburst. And I really love how this ended up turning out. This is a tag from one of the cut apart sheets, and it had these two Converse tennis shoes that I absolutely loved. And since this is a photo from a hike that my husband and I went on, I thought the shoes would be appropriate. And I just felt like they could go on one of the sunbursts. I ended up moving it down to the yellow one just because I like it more in the bottom corner of the layout versus on the side. No really rhyme or reason. It just seemed to look better to me on a corner. So I'm going through the ephemera, and I'm going to go ahead and make that camera kind of the center focal point with the photos. And then I'm going to have some florals and greenery and mushrooms kind of poking out, kind of cascading out from around the camera and photos. So I'm going to keep going through the ephemera. This will give you a chance to see a little bit of the ephemera that's in there. There's a fern. I thought that would be perfect. And some of these pieces are on the large side, but it worked for this layout. I really liked how it worked for this layout. And some of them I just cut down, to be honest. If it was too big, I cut it in half. You'll see I do that with another fern ephemera piece that I have that I'll end up adding to the bottom here. I really wanted to use that floral over there, and I was struggling trying to get it to work. You can see the one that's to the right of that short pink sunburst. I ended up not using that one. I will definitely use it on another layout, but the size was just not working, and finally I do end up giving up and putting it aside. I'm going to pop the camera up on foam, and it's going to be that up on foam, and then that butterfly I end up gluing down on the center, but then I pop its wings up on foam when I decide to go and get that glued down. So there's my photos, and there I'm going to try to get that floral in there, and it's just, I don't know, I mean, it looks not so bad there. I just think it was too big or something, or not enough greenery maybe. I am not sure, but I end up going into the sticker sheet and finding some things that I can use in that spot from the sticker sheet. So, and I really like being able to use all of the elements, because I always hate when I get to like the middle or towards the end of a collection and I have my entire sticker sheet left but no ephemera, or I have all my ephemera and no sticker sheet. So I really do try to use both, stickers, ephemera, chipboard, on every layout, just so I can use it up kind of equally. Sometimes that just doesn't work out if you're looking for something in particular. Here I've got the camera down, and I'm looking at the chipboard sheet. I think the only thing that I end up adding from the chipboard sheet is some little gold dots, and then one other small fern chipboard. I'm now looking at the puffy stickers, and I'm trying to figure out a title. I know I want to put my title on that ledger piece that is to the left of my photo. And I ended up, I was trying to think, I thought I put something first. Love, what did I put first? This life, maybe, first. And I did not like it. It was too much loop-de-loops, or it just wasn't working. Yeah, this life. And I don't know why, just didn't like it. Then I decided I don't like it on two wedges. So I'm going to take this off, and I'm going to move life up, and then I'm going to take document from that same sticker sheet. So instead of this life, it's going to say document life. And document fits perfectly across that wedge there. So I really like the composition and how it really filled up that wedge, rather than having it too big and then going over onto two of those like wedges or sun rays, whatever. So here I'm kind of looking, yep, look at that, fits perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and add that. And I will go in after the video and I will add extra glue. Even though these do stick down pretty good, I just don't trust anything anymore as far as like chipboard, puffy stickers, things like that. I prefer just to go in, which I usually don't do on camera, and add some wet glue a little bit later on. Too many times I've gone back to my layouts and oh my goodness, everything's falling off and at the bottom of the page protector. So I would love to know if you guys have this collection. Have you started using it? What are your favorite parts? You know, what's your favorite thing in the collection? By far, my favorite is all of the paper. I absolutely love the pattern paper. I love the puffy stickers. I'm liking the ephemera, even though some of them that are really big, I'm still really finding them to be very usable. The chipboard stickers are definitely smaller scale, so it's kind of nice having something a little bit bigger, and then you have the smaller scale on the sticker sheet and the chipboard stickers. So you do get a variety of sizes with all of the things in this collection. So as you can see, I added some more stickers there to the bottom. And now I'm going in with these little, is this it? Oh no, I'm trying to put that fern in there. And I end up trying to put a sticker there. It wasn't working. It was way too big. And then I go back and get another ephemera piece, but I kind of cut it down a little bit. So, yeah, there I added another little floral just to add a little more color over there. Just a little bit more layering. There's so much ephemera, so much to choose from. It's crazy. I think that fern I just pulled out might have been the one I'm going to cut down. It's hard to tell. Yep, I do. Cut that one down and stick it underneath, coming out the bottom. And I like the idea that there's a fern kind of in the upper half and then on the lower half. So, and honestly, once I get down these little gold, these are part of the chipboard, and I'm just kind of scattering them around on some of the sun rays. Once I get that done, I'm going to add another sticker at the bottom that says, "So many wonderful things surround you." And then that is going to be it. This was a really quick layout, you guys, and I loved using lots of different ephemera and the stickers and the chipboard. I really got to use a lot of different things on this layout. And I liked the idea of cutting my photo into a wedge. I'll be honest, looking at this now, I kind of wish I would have added, maybe I might go back in later and add a little bit of ephemera or something in between that mushroom and the bluebell flowers to kind of cut off the straight edge of my photo. When I was putting the layout together, I wasn't really noticing that, but looking at it on playback, it doesn't look awful, but I'm thinking maybe I might see if I can get something in there to kind of fill in that space a little bit. And if I can't, I will leave it like it is, but now looking on playback, that is something I might do. Here are some close-ups for you. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Check out my little scrapbook store and use the link below as well. And I would love for you to give this a like. And if you're not a subscriber, please join me on my channel. I would love for you to subscribe. Have a great day, guys. Thanks so much.